Everybody, we have officially reached October, and today I'm going to make an apple cider rum punch. This kind of has to do with some things I was reading, trying to decide what I was going to make this week, and I learned that Boston actually used to make rum, and they're kind of getting back into it now. And with the theme of fall coming out into play, I was just thinking, what would be fallish? We've got the apples, the spiced rum, apple cider, and some orange juice, and then to top it off with a little cinnamon. Make you think of pumpkins and Gilmore Girls and everything that's fall to you. So starting off with the orange juice, just to get it out of the way. But I also wanted to talk today about how to make the most of your vacation by starting out your official vacation in the port city you're starting out on a cruise. So a lot of times people just think like, I've got to get to the cruise ship and then my vacation will start. But for me, I started at the beginning. So like last year, Lee and I went on a vacation with our moms, and we started out in Los Angeles. So we got a hotel on the beach. We had dinner, like a sunset dinner where you're looking out at the boats and the surfboards on all of the boats. So it was just really fun. We got to watch the sunset, hear the seals, like right off of the Los Angeles. I guess it was like this sound, thing. It was kind of like blocked it, but anyway, the seals hung out there, so it was kind of cool. We did see them, but just like barely poking out, but it was just so much fun. And we got up and went to breakfast the next morning, stayed in this just a beautiful hotel where the fog like overtook the whole area. You couldn't see anything. It was just so much fun, and it puts you in the right place to start your vacation out. So like, it's just not the same if you're saying like, oh, well, I'm starting in New Orleans and I'll just drive over there. You can, and of course it's going to save a little bit of money if you're not having to pay for that hotel. Oh my gosh, that's like fall right there. So if you are on a budget, of course, that makes total sense. You don't want to pay for the hotel. You don't want to, oh my gosh, I spilled it on my feet. Okay. Anyway, but if you wanted to, you could totally start it off with a really cool hotel. Start out, say, if you were to go to New York, you can go see a Broadway show. You can go to the top of the Empire State Building. You can take a day just to go through Central Park, especially like I've mentioned this week, if it's fall and you get to see those leaves changing, it's just like nothing else you've ever done. If you're going out of Boston, you can go to, of course, like the historical area, or the, oh my gosh, the place with the marine animals. I can't think what it's called, but there's a lot of things that you can think of to do that makes your vacation that much more exciting. You're not just waiting to get on the ship the next day. Like if you're going to take an Alaskan cruise, you're starting out in Seattle, you can go to that Pike Place, like the first big outdoor market that was on that side. Or you can, on the way home, if you want to build it into your way on the way home, you can actually buy a smoked salmon, and take it home with you on the plane. I talked to several people when I worked directly for the cruise company that did that, and they all said that it was kind of embarrassing, but it was also really fun and makes like an exciting, story to tell. I think it said 3 cups of this. So you do have to carry it with you in your seat. I don't think they'll let you put it up there with the other luggage and stuff, but still, that's just really cool. Like, you don't have to just be thinking about your ship. You can think about where you're going. Like if you go to Miami, you can stay in South Beach and go to Little Cuba, or I think it's Little Havana, where they've got like a bunch of Cuban food, or go to the beach. Gotta get this one really shaken up here. New Orleans, of course, going over to Bourbon Street, wake up and go and get beignets and the chicory coffee. I mentioned Los Angeles. There's probably several more. Orlando, you can go and even go a few days early and do Disney World or Universal Studios, or just pick one and go there at night. or go to Cocoa Beach the day before you go there and see that area. It's just like the options are limitless, and I feel like people forget that that's actually the start. Like going to South Beach, there are so many cool hotels. You get to see that whole Art Deco area. It's just really fun. And I don't want, you know, anybody to be thinking that your vacation doesn't start until you get on the ship, because it can definitely start before and be just the best time and the best way to just start off on the right foot, so you're already excited when you get there. That's what I do anyways, and I suggest you do the same. Anyway, let's try this out. So we got some apples, and I'm gonna go in and so pretty. But y'all just let me know, you know, if you want to go somewhere, if you even want to plan it based on that. Like, you could plan it based on a concert or a baseball game or something, you know, that's going to be in that area. Football game, whatever. Like if you're going to New Orleans, that could be something that you do. Plan on the ship that leaves on a Sunday, go on a Friday night, or go on a Saturday morning, and just make the most of your whole time. I'm going to top it off with some sprinkled cinnamon. I don't think y'all can see how pretty it is, but this again is the Apple Cider Rum Punch. Oh, cheers. It's so good. And even though I think we reached 90 degrees here in Memphis today, it still just puts you in the mood for fall. Hope y'all have a great weekend and enjoy the last of the warm weather, hopefully. Bye for now.